This whole business of manifestation, law of assumption, is the same as the business of spirituality. The whole point of spirituality is to attain the highest knowledge, self knowledge, liberation, moksha, enlightenment, all of that. It's the same. Why is it the same? Because if you understand truly and fully that you are the only one who is making all the things in your life happen, all the things that have happened in the past, everything that's happening in the now, and whatever will happen in the future. Although there is no past and future, there is only now, but for the sake of argument. So to understand you are the only one. There is no power on the outside that is greater than you. What is that? That's enlightenment. So I think it's worth understanding this, and also so that we follow the message that has been given in the Gita of Sthita Prajna, that is unmoved by the pair of opposites. It doesn't matter, whether you're happy or sad, pain or pleasure, up or down, profit, loss, this, that, doesn't matter. Why it shouldn't matter? Because of a lot of reasons, but one of them being that they happen because of our naturally rehearsed belief system, or it happens because of our swabhav, it happens because of our swadharma, because of our beliefs having become our behaviors. So I think manifestation and law of attraction, affirmations, whatever you want to call it, visualization, many techniques, it is, of course, the first step is to get some physical relief, right? Get some more money, get a better job, get a partner, get all these things that we want to manifest, better health, etc. It definitely gives you physical relief, but that's only the first step. I think after that, it has been my experience that things sort of just flow to you. You don't have to keep affirming every time you need money. You don't have to keep affirming every time you want your partner's attention. You don't need to affirm every time you need better health or better everything, respect, etc. It just flows. After that, the fun is in knowing that it's all you, because we have to believe a little bit in the multiverseness of life, that each and every individual that's here, they are having their own experience of life, right? It is said that we only see the contents of our consciousness. Whatever is there in our consciousness, that's exactly what's reflected outside. It's almost like projected outside. So our eyes are not just perceiving, they are also projecting. In fact, they are doing that more, because by themselves the senses don't have an interpretation. For example, when someone is unconscious, or one is asleep or in a coma or even not alive, the senses are sort of there, right? All you can see the sense organs, but the interpreter behind the sense organs is not there, which is the mind. And your mind has been trained, or rather poorly trained, by all these influences from the outside: society, parents, schools, colleges, the world collectively. They have poorly trained us into believing that there is no control over life. Life just happens to us by default. Planetary positions and like past lives, future lives, this, that, evil eye, blah blah, all that has an effect. So all of that has an effect, but there is nothing that you can do to counter it. Just helplessly pray to somebody, right, who we have not seen. So apart from you yourself, everyone else is powerful. Even the person with an evil eye is more powerful than you yourself. Does it make sense to you? It doesn't to me. It never has. And that's why I found myself to be in a bit of a misfit in both the worldly affairs and also in spirituality. I was very involved with spirituality up until a point, but it doesn't make sense. So you have to make sense of all of this information and knowledge, even spiritual information and knowledge. You have to make use of it in your own way. You don't have to, constantly seek somebody's guidance and advice and constantly assume that you don't understand anything. Somebody else is going to teach you everything about your life. No. Get information that is useful to you, and then start applying it on your own. So in that sense, I think that actually manifesting circumstances on the outside, stuff on the outside, your bank balance increasing, this and that, it's very good, it's all nice. But going further, if you realize that all of this is happening for me, not to me, it's happening for me. Once you have that mindset, once you train your mind in this way and unlearn all the training that has been given to you before, life can become quite beautiful. I'll tell you what happened to me today. How do you like my haircut? I'm joking, of course, because I'd gone for a haircut. I went to the salon. It's pretty far from my place. I had an appointment. I got an SMS from the salon also saying, looking forward to your appointment. I reached there and they told me that the stylist had not come in today. This is the second time that is happening. So I came back, of course. But then I kept telling myself that this is happening for me. I don't know why this happened. I don't really care. It's okay, whatever. But if it were the old me, I would have become really upset. I went all the way. I had to plan so many things, and now what will happen? Who will give me all that? Would have happened. Even a little thing like that could have the potential to upset me. But since I have decided that I decide what happens to me, I am the ultimate authority on my life. I have just decided, retrained my mind to say that all working out for me. This is all happening in my favor, even if it, meaning the outside world, doesn't show it to me directly. I've just decided to give this meaning to it, and so it is. If not anything else, at least my mood is great, and it also helps me to look at the other amazing things that have happened today in my life, and not otherwise this mood would have just taken over the whole day. Oh my god, frustrating. I went all the way. What is this? Why can't people do their jobs correctly? All that. But yeah, so, and maybe I should or shouldn't tell you, but anyway, I'll tell you this. But some really amazing things have been happening to me since morning. I actually I don't know how many of you invest money in the stock market, but I did that today. And yesterday when I took the trade, I was very afraid as in not shaking with fear, but I was very afraid of a loss. Okay, but then I knew that I would torture myself looking at the chart again and again. Every minute I would check, oh my god, is it going down further? How much loss? Calculator. I just told myself yesterday, this cannot control me. This cannot control my mood. I'm not going to torture myself. I'm not going to use my own mind against my own self. And I just let it go. I didn't think of it much. In the morning when I woke up, I was reminded that that trade is going to happen today also. It was on, and I just told myself, whatever man, we'll see what happens. But I just saw like a particular number in front of my eyes, and I was like, that's it, I'm just going to make this profit. I don't know how. I don't have to do much, because this cannot be above me. The trade cannot be above me. The loss potentially which could happen, I'm not going to allow it to come and sit on my head and define my day. That's all I did. And guess, you want to guess what happened in the morning today? Well, I have consistently been in profit today, the whole day. So, and the trade is still on, so I'm going to continue with the trade, because now I'm full of conviction. So this is what actually law of assumption, and this is what manifestation is. It's not just about affirming something and then feeling disconnected it from yourself. All your wishes and dreams are going to be fulfilled through you only, meaning to say that you are the experiencer of this. So you cannot cut yourself in this. Like when you say that I am going to make a great profit on this actually starts defining your relationship with money. When you say that I'm fit, I have such a healthy body, that redefines your relationship with your health, with your body. When you say that I am loved, I'm adored, I'm respected, and I am easy to talk to, and everybody loves me, even behind my back people say awesome things about me. There is no one that is better than me. I am the most supreme person that has ever walked on this planet. When you say that, it redefines your relationship with the whole world. What do you think such a person who has this kind of a self concept, what do you think such a person will experience? Only wonderful things. And even if once in a while, like this salon appointment thing happened, it's okay. You have the power to redefine it. So that's all I wanted to say. And this is a wonderful path, self realization. This is enlightenment. Who's to say that you are not enlightened? Who's to say that I am not enlightened? Who is going to come and tell me that? Nobody. Which is the difference is that I'm not asking anybody else to follow me. But if I say that I'm enlightened. Finished. End of the job. So that's all I wanted to say, that it's a wonderful journey to be on, because this is a journey of discovering yourself, finding out who you are, finding out that you are the only supreme authority of your life. Like and subscribe. I'll see you in another video. Thanks for watching.